busted through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, that get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45, right. Black shot. Ready.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That one, incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Move 32. Check, huh?
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
52, 10, black, right, white. Cloud, 10. Ready, ready.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Shot, 17.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Get it. 19.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
34-yard line.
Timberwolves. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
A quick throw on the RBL is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Come on. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Cowboys are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Hustle.
And goal to go.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, smash. Check smash. Check smash. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Check. 19 Lion.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown Cowboys. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Play.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Spike 60. Ready. 30. Ready.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he gets this up close to the 40. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down and 9.
Come on. Set. Real green. 52 blue. Cut.
They'll look to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
43-yard line.
Field black. Light blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and long.
Here we go, set. 10 cycles. Snap, ready. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Viking 18. 79 Bronx Warriors, 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Crash. Dragon 60.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Go street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Nothing, 19, 18, Rattler, 18,
Back to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the ground, a first down run. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll stick with him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys extend their advantage to 13-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He did not want to go down there. Harry tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Black shot.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. We are through one. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? 70. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here's a run going left. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Viking 18. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he will dive into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with the pass play for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Tag. 18. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 20 at the 12-yard line.
Mustang 19.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Cup 19. Hawk 7. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Striker, 3-3. Switch, Smith, red. Cut.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Once again, it's Barkley. Will be brought down inside the 25. Ron Revel there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. 50, green.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Cougar nice. Go.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he ruffles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Let's go. 19, 18.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 reps. 43 rail.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red, yellow.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the handoff. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4.
Ready,
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
red, 38.
In motion is Barner.
Ready.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
It's second down.
Green Jack.
In motion is Barner. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Drill, 52. Ready, hunt.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Striker, come on, set. 33, yellow. Shot, 17. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Yellow, 43 rail. Hut, hut.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Ready.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal.
Watch out now. Safety series. Ready.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 red. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
Dragon 60.
At the 45-yard line.
At 19, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Cap 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, Warriors 7, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the outside, looked in by Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 Lions, 70 red, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stop the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Come 19, Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
18, pioneer.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Let's go. Black 40.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
The third quarter begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still will leave him with a third down coming up.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Hey, he's got to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new set of downs.
At the 48-yard line.
Back all 80. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Cowboy 80.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
Packers 60. Packers 60. Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Come on. 79, 7 Pirates, 7 Mustang, 60 Bobcats, 60
They'll throw out of the gun. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Cowboys, 70 Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Pause red. Green Jack. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this go for Goddard. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Cover 38. Down. Red 38. Set.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Black Ultra. Drill green. Drill yellow. Hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's taken down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
43 rail. 6. Mega. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Red cycle. Hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Spike 60. Yellow. Ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Red 38. Green Jack. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
strong for a field goal, they'll go for it here on 4th down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Got it? Here we go. Here we go. Striker. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Red. Yellow. Black shot. Set.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
10 cycle. Black. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Let's go. Black, blue, 32. 6, mega.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
White. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Red, 38. Blue striker. Striker, 3-3.
They bring Chase in motion.
Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Got it. Ready? Cougar 19. Tag. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's just taken in. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60. Hurt. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Going for it all. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready. 45. White. White, blue. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready, ready. 79, 9, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Cup 19. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
17 at the 33-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Checking it down. This one is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
19 tight. 19, 18. 5 in.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Strike. 3-3. Set. Ready. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Black shot. 45. Right.
Escaping to him. Now, problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
A short one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Here we go. Field. Yellow. 43. Chop. 17. Set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we stick. Never.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
10 flat.
They'll look to throw again. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
10 cycles.
A quick throw on the RBL is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
45. Eagles 31. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Back to the air one more time. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's Johnson, 6. 45, right. Steal, black. Check.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
Red, 38. Red, yellow. Cut.
Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
79 Broncos. Ready, right?
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
18, Buffalo 18.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Rig. Check smash. 19 Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
got this swag. My hat match in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hat match in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on.